Hello and welcome, my life path ones. Welcome back to your reading with me, Jackie here on Romany Tarot. Okay, so we're going to do a reading for April, or whenever it resonates. Okay, and we're just going to pull some cards. I'm going to pull a couple of oracle cards and pull some tarot cards for you for the month of April, and just see what the energies are at this particular time for you. All right, so let's just do a recap on your numbers. So those of you, of course, that are born on the 1st, the 10th, the 19th, or the 28th, all right, of any month. It doesn't matter the month you was born. And we're going to do a quick recap as well of the number characters. Well, partly some of the character of the number. All right, so for my ones, we have all those who are creative, individual, and positive. So being in his or own work, inventive, definite, is in his or her own views, obstinate, determined in all they undertake, ambitious, don't like to be held back, usually rise in whatever their profession, occupation may be. Their desire to become heads of whatever their businesses are, department heads, they keep their authority and make themselves respected and looked up to in some way. All right, so that's just a little bit about the number one, partially, number one character. So now I'm just going to pull some oracle cards. I'm going to pull first from this deck, which is the Moonology deck. And we're going to get a card here that's come out. All right, so we do have the full moon in Libra. A win-win outcome is forecast. Okay, so that's lovely. So you're in a win-win situation. If I can get that in now. There we go. And now I'm going to pull one from the Oracle of the LQ, or whatever way you like to pronounce it. So what do we have? One card. Oh, there's one there. I'm just going to give these a shuffle. What do we have? Okay, so your card from this deck is She Who Yearns. All right, so you have the there's a card, yearn, longing, pine for. So something you really want, all right, something you're really hoping for, something you're hoping for to come through. So let me just put that over there. Okay, so let's just put those aside. And we're just going to pull some cards now from the Oracle of the Radiant Sun before we pull some tarot cards. So let's just give these a shuffle. What do we have for my number ones? I'm going to pull one for each date, each number. So first of all, we're going to see what you've got for the 1st, the 10th, the 19th, and then the 28th. Right, so whatever one resonates for you, it doesn't have to be specifically for that number, but we'll see what comes out. Let's have a look. We need 4 of these. Right, for number 1, do you have ostentation? Okay, so you have ostentation. Number 10s, you have optimism, which is lovely. And number 19s, you have resourcefulness. Great. And number 28, you have friendship. Okie doke. Right, so let's have a look at, put these cards, okay, I'm going to put that one over there. Just give me a second. So we're going to have a look for ostentation. Oh, so that is, that's Saturn in Taurus. So if we look at the Saturn cards here in the book, we'll just have a little read of that. And that's number 2. Ostentation. All right, so we're looking at if this card appears in a reading in response to your question concerning possessions or finance, it indicates a steady and continuous improvement with a strong application to duty and responsibility. It is significant of the ostentation card that although one may be doing the right thing in terms of ambition and economics, it will not usually make the listener very popular with regard to timing. The effect of this card, the effect of this card are not easy to throw off and may maintain their pressure for a long period. All right, so basically, whatever it is there that you're doing, especially in work, business, finance, anything like that, something is taking its time. All right, it may be, it's reminding me a little, just slightly, a little bit of the Knight of Pentacles. All right, so something that's taking its time, something that's slow to come in. All right, for you number ones. So something is a slow process here. All right, but you have a win-win outcome is forecast. All right, so it'd be well worth, sort of the long haul struggle or whatever it is that it's prolonged and taking its time or anything like that. All right, the other card I wanted to read as well from the book. So you do have this optimism card. But first of all, let me just read the events of this ostentation card. All right, events. It says here the temptation to scheme to gain a material advantage, choosing the most impressive status, enhancing option, a large financial commitment. All right, so something's coming out here, especially as the resourcefulness card is here as well, optimism. So something coming in here, especially to do with your security, financial security, your stability, business, property, anything like that. All right, so feeling very optimistic as well about, especially number 10s, this sort of optimism you have at the moment about something that's happening. All right, getting the resources, waiting for resources to come in as well, especially money, anything like that, waiting for money to come in. And for you 28s, there's something very significant as well about your friendships. All right, very important to you, very committed, friends are committed to you, vice versa. So something there. All right, so longing and yearning for something. Remember what she who yearns. So I just feel that you're really like waiting for something to happen, especially when it comes to your finances, business, and work, anything like that. All right. Okay, so let's pull some tarot cards now and see what we have. Right, for this session of readings, I'm using 2 decks of tarot cards, the before and after tarot. So we're going to see what's going to come out now here for you guys. Right, so let's have a look at my number ones. Something coming in for you that's slow and steady, but I mean, you really wish it would come in quicker. Let's put it that way. You really want something to come in a lot quicker than it is. Okay, so your first card. Okay, so this come out in reverse. So you do have the Justice card, also the card of Libra. And remember, we have the full moon in Libra there as well, with that a win-win outcome is forecast. So no matter what happens, you're going to get something that you really want. All right, but at the moment there's a little bit of imbalance and there's a little bit of a waiting time to see if something's coming in with that Justice card in reverse as well. All right, something doesn't seem quite right, doesn't seem quite fair, just, honest, or whatever. You know, something there. Let's have a look. All right, let's cut the cards. Right, so for the number ones, let's have a look. Right, we have the Page of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Number 10s, we have the Page of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Page of Cups. Number 19s, we have the Knight of Cups, we have the Three of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Wands. So you have the Queen of Wands twice now, my number ones. You also have the Knight of Wands. So you've got a lot of people. There's a lot of people. You're surrounded by quite a few people. All right. We have the Four of Wands and the Knight of Wands, the Four of Wands, and we also have the Five of Coins. All right. So what I'm picking up here is for you number ones, obviously miscommunication coming in. All right, so something is delayed. That's how I feel here with these cards. All right, you're feeling pretty confident about it. You know, you're quite confident that something's going to come through eventually. Let's put it that way. Something's coming through eventually, but there could be delays in documents, contracts, letters, anything like that you're waiting for. Something that maybe didn't, it could be something else that didn't go in your favor as well because of somebody's words. Let's just say the way something has been worded in some way. So it needs to be rectified. So maybe paperwork needs to be looked over, redone, and sort of rectified in some way. All right. But I don't think it's although it's, what can I say? What word? Although you feel maybe slightly frustrated about it, I feel that you feel deep down, you know, that things are going to be okay and it's going to work out. You know, eventually something is going to work out for you. Okay. Secondly, for number 10s, let's have a look what's going on here. So we've got two Page of Cups here. So something new coming in. So for some of you, because that is under the optimism card. All right. So for some of you, doesn't matter if you're male or female, remember the she who yearns, he or she who yearns. Okay. So I'm just pointing that out over there. So here we have something coming in. So you're feeling very optimistic about, I would say, about somebody that you could be interested in. This is to do with, it could be a relationship or another situation here, some sort of knowing that you've got to fight for something, but feeling very confident and enthusiastic and optimistic about something. All right. And I do see that this coming in because it sort of interlinks as well. So I do see with this Page of Cups that there is something that has been let, say the cat's been let out of the bag. That's what the expression that I'm picking up here that's popping into my mind. All right, something has been said. All right, it may not be truthful. All right, so something has been said that is not quite right. All right, doesn't sit quite right, and something has been maybe a secret as well, something that you confided somebody with your a particular or specific secret that you had, that you confided in someone, and it's been sort of let out the bag. It's been sort of, we could say, a little bit of gossip or something that has been talked about. All right, that has caused some sort of friction. All right, because we do have the friendship card there, so maybe there's a bit of friction as well between you and say a so-called, what you thought was a confidant and a friend. All right. For others of you that are looking for romance, I definitely feel that there's an offer coming in, and somebody could actually be telling you that someone is interested in you. and there could be some sort of rivalry there with that Five of Wands, or some sort of competition where you feel, especially not just the male, the female as well, watching, it doesn't matter. But something here about someone being interested in you and someone telling you about it. But I feel that there's others involved as well, because you've got a lot of people in your cards, number one. So there's a lot of people here. So whoever you're interested in, others are interested in that person as well. That's what I want to say. It could be someone you want to employ, anything like that. It could be work related. Right, for my number 19s, what's going on here? Okay, so we do have this card, resourcefulness, and we see that resourcefulness going on here with the Three of Pentacles. All right, so work is needing to be done. You're ready to start work in some way. Also, the Knight of Cups, we do have the Knight of Cups here, so it may be a message of love coming in, something related to a relationship, whether it's present, past, or future. So we do have a message coming in about a relationship, or just a feeling that you want to drown your sorrows as well, because of all these cups coming in. This could be, just wanting to have a few drinks here and there and sort of, that's what, let's just leave it as that, drowning your sorrows, or, your sort of discomfort or pain or something that you're going through. All right, so we do have you coming out very confident here as well. All right, number 19. So somebody that you're interested in, because these are interconnected. So you've met somebody younger, possibly younger than you, somebody that you admire, somebody that you like. All right, and you're working on that at the moment, although you've not quite made a start yet on that approach. Well, maybe you have approached it, but you haven't quite made that start in that direction completely. But you are thinking about it and you are working on it. Again, it could be to do with work, business, relationship, anything. Okay. So if we move on to you 28, what's going on here? You feel a bit left out, 28, in some way. All right. So somebody, you do have the Knight of Wands as well with this friendship. So we've got a friend that comes in and out of your life. We also have a friend who is very passionate. Is very lively. So you have this lively, passionate friend. All right. So whether it's male or female, it doesn't matter. But they're missing from your life at the moment. You could be thinking about a friend. Okay. We also have the Seven of Wands here. All right. So the Seven of Wands is wanting someone. I'm picking up the message of wanting someone to give you a chance, or hoping that someone is going to come back into your life. Remember, we have She Who Yearns, all right? So, yeah, that's the sort of energy I'm picking up there with that for you 28s, all right? But it all sort of connects here in some way. Okay. Yeah, it's me again with my okays. All right, so I'll leave it there with you at the moment. And I'll be back very soon with your April, May. It'll be your May readings next. So the months are just flying by as usual. And I do thank you for listening, being, taking the time out to listen to your reading. I hope it made sense to you guys in some way. Whatever you're doing, good luck. Wish you all the best of luck. And I'll be back soon. Bye, number ones.